Hi, I'm Justin Mormon.
And I'm Katie Thornton, and this is the Re-Education of Schools podcast,
where we have open, honest conversations about how to better understand social-emotional learning, trauma-informed care, the whys behind student behavior, and how to help kids navigate it all as they go through school and life. All right, welcome back to the podcast. Hey, as we get ready to start the summer and finish out our school year, we wanted to be able to just share with everybody a few opportunities that we have beyond the podcast. Maybe you didn't know this. We actually offer trainings and sometimes to be able to partner with schools, some consultation type things. And we wanted to be able to share just real quickly what some of those things look like, so that if it's something that your school would find interesting or that maybe you would see a need for, that you would have the opportunity to maybe pass this on to somebody if you don't make those kinds of decisions, or to also pass it on to friends, colleagues, as you get ready to go into the summer. So specifically this summer, we have a couple of opportunities to offer trainings for responding to kids in crisis. What we get asked a ton is about how to respond to kids who are having a crisis moment. And I think what people expect is a short, quick answer, or they hope for one at least. But the reality is that responding to students in a crisis moment is like 90% preparation. I mean, if not even higher than that. It's things that have already happened or been set in place ahead of time that we've already prepared for. So what Katie and I, we get stuck saying a lot is, well, do you have this set up in your building? Do you have this team built? Do you have these plans in place? And the answer a lot of times is no, or it's not running well, or we can't do that yet. And then what we find is what's really hard, those systems and plans and teams aren't in place, but it's November and people don't have the time or capacity to try to put those things in place now. So what Katie and I want to be able to provide, specifically this summer, but really throughout the year, is the opportunity to learn from our successes and learn maybe even more from our failures, hopefully, during a time of year when you don't have students in the building or you aren't saddled with all of those extra responsibilities of the actual school year. And we want to give your building or your team an increased confidence to be able to handle the tough situations when they come. So what you can expect really from a lot of our trainings, but I think specifically the trainings that we have set up that people can just come to this summer, are you can expect a good solid time of teaching about how our brains work and the whys behind the tough student behavior. But you can also expect training on how to build systems, all that preparation time for your team or building that don't leave you guessing or just winging it in the moment, along with time to actually build those systems with your team. You can expect insight into how we approach extremely dysregulated students, beyond maybe what your official trainings that you have, whether it's a CPI or whatever else. Those are all great, but to hear how those things actually look and actually work in those tough moments. Any training that we do, is it going to solve every problem you might have? Absolutely not. Of course not. But are you going to be able to hear about how these approaches and how these plans and how these systems have worked over the last 4 years in an actual school from two people who have been in the mix with it the whole time? Yeah, you definitely are. Are you going to be able to get insight and have the time to ask questions from two people who are actively making plans for how it'll look next year in their building? This isn't hypothetical. I think that's the advantage that we talk about a lot. This is two people that are actually doing it, that have been doing it, and that are still going to be doing it next year. So you get to hear, hey, what are the adjustments we're making really in real time? What are the things that we found need to be tweaked that we've talked about before, probably on the podcast? And that's what you get when you come to one of our trainings or when you partner with us. And we're just excited to be able to share those opportunities with you. So Katie, how can a district partner with us, or what might that look like?
Yeah, we really have a heart for really walking alongside educators. I think it's one of our favorite things to do is to sit and talk to other educators and listen and hear what's going on in their buildings. And we want to share the science of behavior, how that looks in real application in a school, and really start to facilitate and foster real conversations from our 20 years of working with the most challenging kids. But we have found it incredibly rewarding seeing these kids succeed. We have some good success stories. We are available for after-school meetings, professional development opportunities as you're starting to plan, keynotes or consultation as you begin to plan your year. And then I think what we really want people to start thinking about is, what if we looked at student behavior from a different lens, one that yields student safety and success, the focus on prevention, neuroscience, and systems and teams. So if you want to connect with us, you can reach us at Reeducation of Schools podcast at gmail.com. We are on social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and we just launched our TikTok account. Yeah.
What year is it?
Yeah, TikTok account. And if you're interested in signing up for Responding to Kids in Crisis professional development, we would love for you to go to our website, which is reeducationofschoolspodcast.com. And then you can go to our upcoming events page. On June 18th, we have a full day opportunity to have real conversations in person with other educators going through the same thing. So that's June 18th. It's a full day. Breakfast and lunch are provided. And then July 9th, we have a half-day Zoom session to join and learn a bit about our systems and student behavior. So please check those out, and we look forward to seeing you.